Hello Virgo, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Virgo the Victorian. Please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you would like to donate, there's two links at the very top. And please go into the comments and tell me where you are on planet Earth. I would love to hear from you. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Virgo, happy Saturday. It's gorgeous where I am. I hope you're getting some good summer weather and just enjoying the weekend vibes, right? Okay, Virgo, let's get into your message. Been meditating on your cards and really trying to hear messages, get downloads from the collective. Yeah, I have something for you about someone that's you're in separation with, but let's get into the cards, okay? Universe, send me a message for my Virgos. Send me a clear message for my Virgos. Meditating escape. So, Virgo, what I'm picking up is that there's someone in your energy that you are in separation with. You don't talk to this person. You haven't seen them in a while, but it's someone that you used to be really connected to. So this could be an ex-spouse for some of my Virgos, or this could be your own parent for a lot of Virgos, or it could be a sibling, someone like that. It could be a friend too, but it's someone that you really loved and cared for and thought of as family. Can you see how her face is kind of obstructed by this building? This is someone that you've hidden yourself from. And Virgo, when you put yourself in a peaceful state of mind, you're thinking about this person and thinking, I want to release myself from this negative energy. This is a person that's put you on a spiritual path because you felt so overwhelmed by them. So when you're in a meditative energy, a prayerful energy, you're thinking, I just want to kind of close my mind from this person. So let's see who this is. Yeah, action, reaction. So this is someone that likes to cause drama in your life. They like to get a reaction out of you. They like to fight with you. For a lot of my Virgos, I'm picking up that people around you say, every time you talk to that person, you're so upset kind of thing. Or if you're married, or your partner will say that to you and be like, they always really upset you, or this person kind of like ruins your day when you talk to them, because you can see this card is like being stung by the jellyfish. They're just causing you pain, and it's caused you some mental anguish, some spiritual anguish, and that's why you've separated yourself from this person. Generosity and ego. So what I'm picking up, Virgo, is that you've been really generous with this person and you've given them a lot, but they just take. And for a lot of my Virgos, this is money, or you could have had this person live in your house for a while. You let them live with you. You gave them groceries, this kind of thing, and you've been really generous with them. Or for some of my Virgos, you could have helped them with their kids, something of that nature. But it's just not enough, and they're always kind of taking more and more. And see how there's this weird plant. This flower is giving me like opium vibes, even though it's not a poppy, or I think maybe it is a poppy on there. But so this is what I'm picking up, is that this person has been doing some sort of addictive behavior. So if it's not opiates or painkillers, they could just smoke too much marijuana, or they could drink to excess. Or for some Virgos, this person could just be addicted to like TV or things like that, things of that nature. They're into escaping reality. Could be video games, could be excessive TV, where they're just not dealing with their own life there. True self, pseudo self. So this person, this is giving me like an energy of someone that's bipolar or borderline personality, where they flip faces on you. They're two-faced. They have some weird emotional side. And Virgo, we're going to go into the Cancer season right away here. This person could be a Cancer, but they have Cancer in their chart for sure. And they are just very emotional. And I'm going to warn you that the Cancer season brings out strong emotions in everyone, including us Virgos. And so this person is going to be in a volatile state of mind. And this is probably why they're going to reach out to you, because they're flipping behind this, between pseudo self and real self. So pseudo self is like a hidden self that they don't show people, but they show you. That's like the person that people are behind closed doors or behind a mask, right? So their true self is that's the hidden them, and then the pseudo self is they put this fake face out to try to pretend to people, and they may post a lot on social media and talk about they're so nice, they're so friendly, they're so blah blah blah. And for some of Virgos, this person could even have like a high paying job or be very functional in certain aspects of their life, but they have this hidden side of them, and you can see how his face is under the water, and it's sort of like emerging out of the water like a, like a shark or an alligator or something like that. It's because this person's ugly sort of monstrous side shall emerge, right? And then they want to show it to you because you know them anyway, right? And then what I'm picking up on is that they feel like you should see that side of them because they see you as family, and they see you as someone who's sort of like behind closed doors. I'm stuttering. So for some Virgos, this person could have something going on with their speech, or when you're around this person, you feel like you can't talk because they're talking over you, something like that. Yeah, so this is kind of like a strange energy. Sadness, anger, this is who they are. They're very sad, they're very angry, they're dwelling on the past, and this is someone that talks about being sad and angry. I'm hearing Eminem. They probably listen to Eminem or something like that and tell you like, oh, I'm just like I'm just like Marshall Mathers, because it's a lot of anger, a lot of sadness, and he's someone that's stuck in childhood trauma. So this person is stuck. They're an adult. For most of my Virgos, I'm picking up this person is like over 25 for sure. They could be 40s and beyond, but they're very, very stuck. And they talk to you about their childhood trauma, and they'll tell you some weird story about their childhood over and over and be like, did I ever tell you this? And you're like, you tell me that all the time. Right, whatever it is for them, it could be their parents going through a divorce, it could be some sort of trauma that they witnessed, and for some people it could just be something normal that to them was traumatizing, like they had to get a haircut or they lost a tooth or some weird thing like that. For some of my Virgos, they talk about seeing their dog die, or when their dog died as a child, it sort of started this negative spiral for them, and this is something that they're stuck in this depressive, angry state here. Asking and telling. So this is someone that you used to talk to all the time, and that you used to really share secrets with. And this person very well, and they know you really well. And so different times in your life, Virgo, you told this person everything, kind of thing. So that's why I'm picking up a family vibe. Like this could be a parent or a sibling or whatever, or it could be a spouse or a mother, father of your child, but it's someone that you are very, very close to, where you felt like you could tell this person anything at one point in your life, Virgo, and especially since they're kind of this, they have these depressive sides to them. So then at one point in your life, you're like, well, what does it matter if I tell this person? Like they can't judge me, right? Because they're way worse than me. So then you did open up to this person and you told them all kinds of things, but I'm really picking up a vibe of like long conversations. It could be phone conversations, but this is like someone that you talk to for hours in your life at one point or another. They have a grudge on you. Dang, Virgo. And this is a person who's told you to their face, because this is their vibe. They're very like confrontational and rude. They've told you, I'm mad at you. I have you owe me something kind of thing. Or they may say, you should take care of me. This is this weird thing where they have sort of this grudge energy, and a grudge is a really like negative anger that you hang on to, that sort of insidiously spreads throughout your soul and mind and your consciousness, and it affects you, and it starts as a small seed of some trauma that happened or whatever, and then because the person refuses to let it go, it just grows and grows and feeds on itself. And that's this person's vibe. So they have told you this, that they're angry with you, that they're holding a grudge, that they're holding their anger, and you just simply were aware of it because you basically came to a point in your life where you're like, I can't make this person not be angry, I can't make them be happy, I can't make them heal from their trauma. And I'm hearing, some of my Virgos are talking about this person as having a demon, like not a literal demon, but you've said like, I can't heal this person's demon. And I'm seeing like Alice in Wonderland, like through the looking glass, you feel this person is on the wrong side of the looking glass, right? And then you tried to pull them in, you tried to take care of them, but really you could not. And at this point, you've now kind of pushed them away because you're like, it's not really my job to take care of this person. But they feel, at one point, they felt it was your job, even though, they were an adult. So they have this weird grudge. Relationship solitude. So, right, this person is in solitude. They could live alone, they could be single, something of that nature. You think of this person as lonely, you think of this person as on their own. That's why you tried to take care of them. So they're sort of distant from you. See how the person's back is turned, but the other person's staring? They're the ones staring at you when your back is turned. So this person is creeping on social media. They keep tabs on you. They look at your posts. They read everything. This person has old pictures of you too because you knew each other so well for such a long time. But they're watching you, and you can see how the person in this card, their eyes have like this goth kind of makeup because this person isn't, they're probably not a real goth, but they have this negative energy where they're living in a dark energy and they're living in, like, their eyes are dark kind of thing, so uh, there's something about the person's eyes too that when you look at their eyes, you see anger in their eyes even when they're smiling, so even when they're happy and relaxed, they have like a weird angry eye, and you've told them this, or it could be something about they always have sort of a mad face, right? Even when they're happy, there's something here, or yeah, there's something about their eye that you've even joked to them and been like, you have pirate eyes or something, I'm hearing cockroach eyes, but that's really mean, but something that's like a weird, because it's this deep spiritual anger that is projecting, and they say eyes are the window to the soul. It's very true. And you can see the person's, a misery that has turned into an anger. Forgiveness, grimness. So this person has spoken to you about their death and dying, and they have a weird thing about this. Like, they probably said to you, I might die, and they could have even lied and said they were sick when they weren't sick, something strange like that. And they said, they maybe told you, I think I have cancer, I know I have cancer, when they didn't. And you thought, this person is so strange, like, why did they say these things? And then they may have talked to you about how they think they might be murdered or some weird thing like that. Like, they have a strange obsession with their death, their own death. They've talked about it, or they may have told you that they dreamt about their death, and they believe they know how they're going to die, something strange like that. And you thought, why is this person so weird? Like, can't they just live their best life, kind of thing? Because you're not in that energy. You're in a positive vibe, you're happy, you're living your life. But they're like, oh, what if I died, how would you feel? And you're like, well, you seem okay. You're alive, right? But they have a morbid fixation almost, right? And yeah, I'm picking up that they've told you, I think I'll be murdered, and you're like, that doesn't make sense, right? And that's part of depression, is people talking about dying or fixating. So this is gratitude luxury, or gratitude indulgence. So you really indulged this person in the past, and I'm seeing that you took them out for fancy dinners, you bought them nice things, you really tried to buy things better in a way, and they have identified to you like, no one ever took care of me, no one ever gave me money, no. So then you tried to give them money and support them, but it doesn't work because their issue is not financial, their issue is spiritual, right? So then they just gobble up everything that you give them and then complain more, right? Or they may take nice things from you, and take money off of you and take food off of you and whatever, and then turn around and say, oh, you were so mean to me, and it boggles your mind because you're like, I was nice to you, and you're going to say I was mean, right? I went above and beyond, I gave you all this stuff, and now you're going to turn it around and actually say I was mean to you. But then strangely, it drew you back to this person because you were so perplexed and boggled that you wanted an answer from them, and then they didn't give you an answer. Advice, listen. So they ask you for your advice all the time. You tell them your advice, and of course they don't listen to you. And there's something about, like, I'm picking up something about a crashed vehicle here, like they crashed a car, or they were in a crash and they had to pay something, there's something about the windshield was crashed or something. They drove a vehicle they weren't supposed to drive, or they were with someone who did that. And for some of my Virgos, it's a car, and for some Virgos it could be like a boat or some other weird vehicle, like a golf cart. something. There was some kind of a crash, and then they asked you what do I do, because they were in some sort of financial problems, legal problems with this, and then you gave them advice, and you probably told them try to sort it out, try to negotiate your way out of it, but they just became very angry, and then they wanted, they didn't want to pay anything, they didn't want to take any responsibility, and they were saying to you, don't you agree that this wasn't my fault? I can hear the person kind of being like, I want you on my side, Virgo, to say, this is not your fault, and you're like, I won't acknowledge this fact, because for some of them, for some of my Virgos, this person was drinking, they're being reckless, they're doing things they weren't supposed to do, and you were saying to them, I want you to take responsibility for your choices and your actions, and they just don't listen to that, right? So because that's the correct advice. If they would learn from their mistakes, they wouldn't wind up in the same bizarre place again and again, right? Physical pain, emotional pain. There's something there's a lot of things physically wrong with this person, is what I'm picking up on, and especially for their age. Virgo, you're sitting there thinking this particular person is really sick for their age, and you may even think about older people that you know and be like, I know 70-year-old people, I know 90-year-old people that are healthier than this person, because they're always, but they are very reckless and they don't take care of themselves. For some Virgos, this person could chain smoke, they definitely drink a lot, that something of that nature. So they're telling you, they're calling you on the phone and telling you that they have this physical pain. And I'm picking up something about a surgery where they didn't follow the advice that they were supposed to follow. So there's something that they did post surgery that they were specifically told, don't do this. It could be like removing bandages too soon, or there could have been some kind of a bag on their body to catch drips, something gross like that, and they didn't want to deal with it. They could have taken out IV, they tried to leave the hospital too soon, something weird like that. Or for some Evergos, they just didn't take medication, right? And then they're telling you, oh, I'm so sick, and I didn't listen to the doctor, because doctors, they don't know everything. And then you thought, I can't believe this person, even in a hospital setting or even a direct medical setting, they just don't make good choices. Conflict, peace. So this is like the two of you butting heads, because Virgo, you're at a place of peace in your life. You're feeling happy, you're feeling abundant, you're feeling like the storm has passed you by, you're feeling like things have kind of lined up for you, and this person is coming to sort of interrupt with this weird conflict energy. And then you're almost like flip sides of a coin, or complete opposites of each other. And see how the woman is sort of thinking about this, because at one point in your life you really, really love this person and you thought of them as family, and they could be biological family. Oh, cherishing, suppressing. So you have really cherished memories of this person, Virgo. So this is, this is why it's difficult, because see this face kind of emerging. This is like emerging from the subconscious mind. So you hold this person in your mind and in your heart very deeply in your subconscious mind. So for a lot of my Virgos, you knew this person when you were young. You could have known this person as a child. But now they're sort of popping back up into your life with a different face, but you still have so much love for this person, so it's very confusing to your soul almost, right? So this is a warning from spirit that they're just greedy. They're out for money, they're out for themselves. They see you as someone that's living in abundance, you have stability, you have money. You may not be rich, Virgo, but you're always working really hard and you always have a plan, that's for sure. Virgos always have a plan in place. You always know what you're going to do, and you kind of, you always hit the nail on the head. And then they're going to swoop in and be like, can you, they just want you to take care of them, and they want to sort of take resources. And you can see how her eye is kind of on this diamond. Like, honestly, I'm picking up that this person could have stolen out of your house, Virgo. And I hate to say this, but if there was a time, for some of Virgos, there was a time in your life where something went missing out of your house and you thought, who would have stolen from me? And it's this person. Like, for some of my Virgos, money went missing out of a card is what I'm hearing. And for some of my Virgos, it could have been a watch or something like that. And this person could have stolen out of your house. If they didn't, they could, because that's their weird mindset, right? They see you as this prize, and they're just so greedy that they think, well, I'll just take what I want to take, kind of thing. Okay, let's get a little more clarity here. I'm going to use the other cards. This is the Places deck. I love this one. It's a new one. Please give me an answer for my Virgos. Message for my Virgos. Message for my Virgos about this person. Factory. So see this. Oops. Sorry, Virgo. This card is so weird to me because it's obviously it's an image of a factory, but it really makes me think about like inner organs. There's something about this person where they had some kind of a weird health issue that they were telling you about. It could be like their gallbladder or their kidney or something, and you literally were like, I don't even know what that is. Like, what is a gallbladder? Right? Or something like, or there was some kind of a mesh in their body. They had to have some kind of a surgery on their inner organs, and for some people this could be multiple surgeries and multiple weird things that went on with this person, and it's this image in your mind of they're sort of tied up in knots or something, right? Like there's something really bad with their health. But then part of it is that they don't take care of themselves. And I'm picking up that they were given a dietary restriction that they refused to follow. So they were told you have to give up fatty foods, you have to give up alcohol, something of that nature, and they refused to give up. Or it could be smoking. They were told you have to give up smoking, and they were like, never, and then this has caused them more pain, and sort of there's this feeling of things being like tied in knots, right? And then they're telling you all about this, and then you do feel so bad for this person, but your mind, you're just confused because you're like, they don't listen to me, and they made these strange choices, right? Swimming pool. So, you know what's weird about this person is some of my Virgos. This is not for everyone, but they may be afraid of swimming. They may be afraid of drowning. They may have this fear of water, and if you push them on it and be like, why can't you swim, kind of thing. For some of my Virgos, they may tell you, I believe that I drowned in a past life, or something strange like that. Or they may tell you they have a fear of water, like they feel like there's an alligator in the pool, kind of thing. They have this irrational fear of something in the water. And so yeah, this is this is how you think of this person, as this sort of irrational person that can't sort of enjoy their life, because you may have tried to drag this person out to like the beach or swimming or something fun, and they're like, no, I have this terrible fear, kind of a thing. Lighthouse. So you think about this person, there's something about this person that reminds you of a lighthouse. They may have an image of a lighthouse in their home. They could have an image of a lighthouse. They could have a lighthouse tattoo for some of my Virgos, or it's an image in their home, an image on their, or if you know this person at work, it's like a calendar or something like that. And they live their life in this storm energy, and you think of them this way, as this person, like, see how the lighthouse is enveloped in just stormy energy, and this kind of wild energy. This is this person's vibe, right? But they put themselves in the strange energy. They want to be in the storm. They're a child of chaos. They're living their life in this strange tumultuous energy. Dampen, what does it say? Dampen rainy realm. This is to me a dream card. So Virgo, what I'm picking up with this card is you dream about this person, and then the dreams that you have actually make this person it makes you really sad when you dream about this person, because you're remembering a past them. But this person is very connected to your trauma, because you've tried so hard to rescue them, and they've kind of affected your life with this strange vibe. So just look at this card. This is sort of this dreamy energy. It's very ethereal, it's very mystical, but this is you dreaming of them. All right, Virgo, I'm going to get an oracle card for you, because we're going long. The reading's going long. I'm so sorry. Give me a message for my Virgos. The truth. So the universe really wants you to think about the truth of this person. See them for who they are now. Don't remember them in the past. Don't think of them in the spiritual realm or in your dream realm. Really focus on who are they now, and set your boundary with this person, because they're in this sort of strange chaos. And Virgo, you need to protect your own energy and protect your own self. Luna, yeah, so it's going to come to light that you'll see the truth about this person, and they're going to reveal themselves to you, and the divine is going to reveal to you that you need to hold your boundary with this person. And last message, interdimensional healing. So yeah, this is what you're meant to do, Virgo. So continue on your own path and just be careful, because this person will reach out to you. Like I said, we're going into Cancer, so this is something that's going to happen in the next month for sure. And just stay in your path and be in your own angelic energy, and make sure that you are guarding the healing that you've accomplished and not allowing this person to bring this chaos towards you. Okay, that's the message that I have for you. Kind of a strange one, Virgo. Wishing you love, light, peace, and ascendance. Love you so much. Love you just the way you are. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.